What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today we're going to be talking about a very up and coming company that I'm honestly excited for. And the reason is because obviously we're always trying to see advancements and really improvements to any form of technology, especially in the healthcare industry. And this one that I'm bringing you today is definitely doing that. The company is called Senseonics, and the ticker symbol is SENS. So if you're interested in this company, because I know a ton of you are, I couldn't tell you how many requests I had for this video, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. Before we dive in and really start talking about this amazing technology, I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below, and now it's time to get into the video. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you guys, I am excited to provide this information on this company, this stock for you guys. And the reason is because I feel like we're continuously evolving. We're always trying to take things to the next step. You know, the advancements that we have made from the very basics of, in this case, diabetes, to where we're at now is just beyond amazing. It's mind-blowing. And the same goes for just technology in general. From where we first started to where we are now, it's just amazing to see. And we're always trying to become better. And that's what's amazing. I'm just, at times I get lost for words just because of how excited I am to see people benefiting from our advancements, people benefiting from the technology that we have started to create, and it pops in their mind and they just focus on it so much that it becomes a reality. And I think that's what's exciting about, just evolution in general and really just creativity, and it's just exciting. So I'm excited, like I said, to bring this to you guys because this is going to help so many people. So let's just dive into it. Senseonics Holdings, Inc. is a medical technology company focused on the design, development, and commercialization of transformation glucose monitoring products designed to help people with diabetes confidently live their lives with ease. Senseonics CGM systems EVERSENSE and EVERSENSE XL include a small sensor inserted completely under the skin that communicates with a smart transmitter worn over the sensor. The glucose data are automatically sent every 5 minutes to a mobile app on the user's smartphone. I mean, that right there is just amazing to hear. Those are strides that we have taken, and it's such a positive thing. I remember, and I know people who have diabetes where they were continuously having to prick their finger with a monitoring system to test their glucose. And then they've made strides where you're basically wearing, a monitoring system that then pumps the insulin into you if that needs to be done. Obviously there's different types, so you have type 1 and you have type 2, and really that's what's going to be unique about this system is it's going to be able to fit both options. Not that they're necessarily options, but both types. And I think it's really cool to see, and that's why I'm so excited, like I said, to bring this to you. So now that I provided the overall picture of what this company is focusing on, now it's time to dive in and talk about the system itself. So this is the first and only long-term continuous glucose monitoring system, so the EVERSENSE system. It is the first and only CGM that lasts for months versus days. This is the first and only implantable sensor. This is the first and only CGM to achieve 8.5% MARD. This is the first and only transmitter that is removable. This is the first and only sensor that is MRI compatible. First and only system with an on-body vibe alerts and hypo and hyper warnings. First and only system with fresh, gentle on-skin adhesive patch. And you guessed it, first and only device that does not require self-insertions. So as you guys can see, there is a lot of first and only in this entire device. It's amazing. And what's absolutely unique is that they're making some good strides in this. Obviously, they have plans for 2021. They have plans for, 2022. They have big plans for 2024. So I'm excited for all this, and we're going to dive into all this. So as you guys can see, this company has been at this since 2016, and they have worked their way all the way to 2021. And the biggest things is that we have started FDA approval in some of the aspects. Obviously, they started on a 90-day trial, then they worked their way to 180 days, and then they are really trying to ramp up and get to that 365-day, 1 year, which is absolutely amazing. You know, there's a lot of people out there that unfortunately do have diabetes and unfortunately have type 1 or type 2. And like I said, that is unfortunate. But as we continue to make strides, we are trying to make it to where they can become a little bit more normal in their everyday routine. They're not having to take time out of their day to where they have to test their glucose levels. This is going to be a monitoring system that keeps track of that. And it's going to be through a smartphone or even a Apple Watch or other watches that obviously can have apps and monitor as well. So this is an amazing, amazing advancement. And it's just going to be amazing to see, like I said, how many more strides they take in the future. So what I'm going to focus on right now, they have a key partnership, and it's with Ascensia. So we're going to dive into that strategic partnership and talk about how Ascensia is really going to take this company even to that next level. So broad partnership features global commercialization and financing arrangements with the leader in BGM. That's massive in itself right there. You're talking about global commercialization, and it already comes with the financing options. Ascensia to become an exclusive worldwide distribution partner for EVERSENSE, which is the device, and they're looking to be a worldwide distributor for this. Absolutely amazing to hear. And like I said, you know, there's a lot of people who have diabetes, and this is definitely going to help them in that aspect. Obviously, they have the EVERSENSE XL, and then any future generation products, which I'm sure they're working on. That's going to be also, you know, distributed as well worldwide. Senseonics to focus on streamlining the operations of manufacturing, research, and development of next generations of EVERSENSE systems. And that's what I really like to hear. And the reason is because they're not just satisfied with their current devices. They're not satisfied with their current plans that they have. They want to take it to the next step. They want to continuously evolve and build upon the foundation that they have. And that's what's exciting is they want to continue to grow and expand the products that they have. Ascensia, a leader in BGM with heritage of almost 80 years of innovation in diabetes and care products. Products sold in more than 125 countries. 125 countries, and help approximately 10 million people worldwide every single day. That is absolutely amazing, and that tells you how much, you know, this company has an impact on the, you know, on this product. I mean, if Ascensia is able to get it to that many people, unbelievable. And we're not finished. Approximately 1,700 employees with operations in 31 countries, and approximately 1 billion in global sales. That's one with a B in global sales. What ADC brings to the partnership, and this is where it gets absolutely good. Partnerships with top priority company focused only on diabetes, commitment to making material investments into commercialization, and prioritizing resources to support EVERSENSE. That first piece, the reason why I really think that that is significant is because, you know, they're solely focusing on the task at hand, and that is diabetes. They're not working on other things over here. They don't have, you know, branching off and trying to focus on this. They're trying to really capitalize and become the best they possibly can at diabetes and really providing a service to people. So I think that's what really sold me from just reading that first segment. Mature global organization with strong operation and commercial capabilities, strengthened type 1 diabetes market, strong customer relations, and positive reputation. You love to hear that. I mean, that is exciting. You got a great strategic partnership. And so you know that this is going to be ramping up pretty, you know, tremendously, especially when you're talking about such a globalization in 125 countries. That's massive. So, you know, I think revenue will start to come for this. I do think that the more and more they take advancements, because they're trying to really push and get to that 365, I think that's what's going to be exciting for a lot of people who are going to start to really get into this product. So now what we're going to do is we're going to break down basically the startup phase, and we're going to kind of see the focus areas on the 90-day and the 180. And this is going to be seen in the basic, just the EVERSENSE CGM, and then you're going to see the EVERSENSE XL. And it's going to be divided up amongst the United States and Europe. So you're really going to see kind of how this is broke down. And it's going to make sense as I pop this up. So we're going to dive into this right now. The startup phase. Focus areas in the United States. 10 territories, 12 field staff. Independent EVERSENSE accounts. 350 HCPs. Authorized or certified commercial/Medicare coverage. New patient initiation. This is the startup phase. Now we're jumping to Europe. So select markets, new payer/tender contracts, installed base protection, new patent initiation. So that is the startup phase with those products. Now we're going to jump into the ramp up phase. And so this is going to be like the new EVERSENSE for the 180 day, because what they're trying to really accomplish and get to at some point is a full year, 365. You're only calibrated once a week. And so that's what they're really trying to achieve. And they have to take those steps. Obviously, the FDA is making them take those steps. So you're going to see this is the ramp up phase. So now we're going to talk about the United States. U.S., 25 territories, 37 field staff, new and existing EVERSENSE accounts/HCPs, new product launch, DME and global CPT pathway, incremental payer coverage policy, and then in Europe, new product launch, new patient initiation, new tenders and payer contracts, increased account penetration. Very, very amazing. And this is where we take it even further. This is beyond the 12 months. We're looking between 2022 and 2025. You're looking at an annual commercialization investment of $30 million to $80 million per year. The U.S. dedicated commercial headcount is 80 to 160. Now, we've come to my favorite part of any video, and that's chart breaking down time. So let's swing on over here and check out Senseonics, ticker symbol SENS. So on Friday, it opened at $2.23. It got as high as $2.35. Its low was $2.13. Volume is 147.8 million. Obviously, you can see that the interest is growing in this company. Market cap currently is $567.5 million. 52-week high is $3.90. 52-week low is 35 cents, and its average volume is only 24.42 million. And I make it sound like that's small. That's really not that small, but compared to what the volume was on Friday, whoo, you know, we're talking some people interested now. So as you guys can see on Friday, it closed at $2.31. That was down 4.55%, but in the after hours, it proceeded to climb 13.42%, and that ended up closing at $2.62 to wrap out the week. Absolutely amazing to see this 3-month chart. Really, not a lot of interest, probably not a lot of things going on for a long period of time. From October to basically the end of December. And then it sounds like to me that's where traction started to gain. We really started to get a lot of things going. I'm sure that this definitely spiked on people's radars when they found out what the products were going to be. I'm sure there was a couple FDA approvals in there. And this thing shot up to its 52-week high. Since then, it's definitely retracted back. We've had some pullback. As you can see, it closed at 231, ran up to 262. But they also did announce a $50 million public offering. And obviously, that's going to be used for general working purposes. And then it's going to go into dealing with Ascensia as well. All that information we talked about. And obviously, their EVERSENSE product. You want to start to see that ramp up and things like that. So obviously, this company is getting things in order. If they're already doing direct offerings, they are traded on the American. So this is definitely one that I'm very, very interested in as an investor. I like to see companies that are taking, avenues and being smart about how they're doing it. This is definitely an advancement in the diabetes sector. And, this is something that's going to help a ton of people. With that partnership that they have, obviously, that's going to get them into a lot of areas. And so, I would like to see that this company would start to expand, start to grow, and really generate some revenue as well. I appreciate you swinging by and checking out this video on Senseonics. I can assure you this will not be the last video on this company, because I'm going to enjoy really keeping track of this and really seeing how well they do. Obviously, like I've said, this is going to provide a massive service. This is a technological advancement, and this is going to provide an ability to allow people who have diabetes to really just carry on and have a normal life and be able to monitor their glucose levels through their phone or their watch and not have to constantly, prick their finger, test their blood, and things like that. And so that's what's going to be amazing. And I really look forward to this company doing well. Just my thoughts. I do want to remind you guys, I am not a financial advisor, and anything I say in this video is for pure entertainment purposes only, and that's exactly what I'm here to do, is entertain. And you guys know how I do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoy the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, have a good day.